Okay, gather your supplies because I want to make a coffee filter wreath and we're going to do this one together because we're bringing it back for Farmhouse because Farmhouse is here to stay. And here we go. Okay, so the supplies I'm using are very basic. Of course, you're going to need a glue gun and you're going to need some glue sticks. And these are my favorite glue sticks. They're called Sure Bond. And any glue stick would work for this. I think there's a mosquito. But these are my favorite because they hold stronger on a lot of different things, and I'll link them in the video if I can. And these are just standard coffee filters that I got off of Amazon, and you want to separate them as quickly as you can and just get them going in a couple of stacks. Separate them all. How many you're going to need, you'll find out depending on if you make it really tight or a loose kind of wreath. So first you're going to make a template for your wreath form out of cardboard. Unless you want to just buy a wreath form, you can get them fairly inexpensive. But I'm doing this with, I guess, just the cost is the glue sticks and the coffee filters. So about $2. Anyhow, I used a plate and I cut out a template on a piece of paper. So you're going to do that and you go ahead and cut it out. And once you get your circle cut out, I got one ready to go, but I'm going to show you a quick trick on how to make it a ring. And fold it up just like this. And you can maybe at this point go ahead and straighten it out a little tiny bit. Maybe don't cut too much off. And then depending on how wide you want it, you're going to cut that right there. And you have your form. Okay? Okay, so now that you have your template, you're going to trace it out onto some cardboard. And you're going to cut out several pieces of cardboard. This particular cardboard was pretty thin. So depending on how thick or thin it is, once you cut out the first one, it's easier to use this as your guide because it just holds stiffer onto your cardboard and trace it around. I actually just use these scissors. They're pretty good. DuraSharp scissors. Now to make a strong wreath form, you're going to hot glue these together. I cut 4 of them out. And now it's nice and thick and strong. I have this piece of cardboard down to protect the surface here in case there's any drips from the hot glue gun. And be careful that you don't burn yourself. So when you take your filters, there's a lot of options you can do. You can do the natural colored, the brown ones. You can dye these and color your wreath, but I wanted to do white to make it very original Farmhouse style. So you can kind of crinkle them up like that. Try out what you like, a lot of different ways, and just start gluing them on. Now, I've made some of these before, or at least one of these, and I was putting them on a rounded form, and I put them very, very close together and very thick, and your effect will come out very differently. But now, I'm going to do them a little bit looser, because I kind of like that style. It's a little more relaxed. And it's not going to take you nearly as long or use as many filters. But it really does look very different depending on which style you do. Both are actually nice and very fun. So here we are so far. Okay, I wanted to give a little bit of an update. It's only been a few minutes and I am literally whizzing through this. And it looks really full, a lot fuller than I was thinking it would look. So at the end I may trim it. I'm not even sure yet. But I'm only going back and forth with like 2 across. 1, 2, 1, 2. Kind of staggering it. I guess I can show you. I put my, well, I have nails, so I put my thumb in the middle, grip it around like that, pull my hand out, look for a smooth spot. I put a dollop on there, and I just tuck right in there and shove it in. And I have this palette knife. Oh, it literally broke. I've had this forever. I use just a pencil or whatever you want to press it in. It's actually like really fun, and I feel really good about it. I'm happy that I'm making it. I wasn't sure if it was going to take me a lot longer. Okay, I literally found another way for this to go even faster. This is crazy. Okay, so I was doing one at a time. Well, keep it in your hand. Do another one. I think there's actually 2 together. All right. So take 2 together and do a drop of glue on both of them. Get in there to your little spot. Set them both down. Use whatever. You push them down. Why is this one together still? All right, let's try 2, 3. We're going to do 3. Glue, glue, glue. And get in there in your little area. It's up to you if you want to take it slow, one at a time. You want to do a grouping like this. 1, 2, 3. Getting to the end there. Okay. Here we are at the very end. Just kind of check through and see if there's any areas. Needs a little zhuzhing or extra filters. Don't be afraid to move it around. We got plenty left to go. I'm gonna add a few more in there if you want. Okay, so how many is this? 200. So I think I used about 100 because I pre-separated these, which did not take but a minute. Now, I was thinking about trying to kind of squish it up and fluff it different ways. And I want to try something different, you know. I feel like this is really nice for year-round as well. And you can put different ribbons on it. I'm debating on trimming it. Let's see. I like that. I like that, actually. The spot right there. Okay. Now, right here on the back. What are you doing, Teddy? Teddy, no, 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 no. Teddy, get down. Okay. So the back here, we're going to cover this up. And I think maybe I'll just glue some of these along it. I'll glue on there. Fold them up, cover it, and then go in and just glue them in, together. Because otherwise they'll just stay open. Just put a little quick. Tidy it up. You can leave it cardboard or whatever your backing is. Fine. Oh no. Or mistakes made, maybe. Okay, so I covered the back, and that's what that looks like. There's the front. And I grabbed some ribbon. Want to use this buffalo check because it's my favorite. And I'm going to make a loop around. I'm not sure how long. Let me make the bow first. Let's do that. I think, let's see, I'll need the tail and the loop. A little smaller. And then I just kind of double it. So for me, that's probably about a yard. All right. So you find your center, get your loops going, tie that bow however you want. See, long nails are handy for this here. Get in there and grab it. That's why they call them grabbers. Okay, it's a little uneven. That's okay. And I'm not going to over tighten the center because I want it to look a little, this knot to look a little prominent. But I think I will even the bottom up just a hair. And then you can cut them however you want. If you want to do like the ribbon edge, or you can do like a slant. And lay them together is easy. For the same cut, let's just try a slant. I think I like that. Ew. Do we like that? Let's see. Yes, we do. All right. Okay, then we're going to create the loop. Set that aside for a minute. Decide how long you want your loop to hang. About there. Okay. Put your loop through. Get it all straightened out. And I think I will just glue the ends together here. Be careful, don't burn yourself. Overlap them. Yeah, ha, he, ha, he, ha. Okay. And then I want to hide this part. So this part I'm going to glue in place, one strip across on the back side. I'm going to use your pencil or something to stick it down. Make sure that filter is glued together good there. All right. We have that part. And then the next part, we're going to add the bow here. Well, do I want it to be pinched? Yes. Okay. I'm going to take a piece of this ribbon that I cut off. And right there, where I want the bow to go, which I guess if I pull it a little taut, we're going to make a pinch here. I'm going to put this piece of ribbon around and glue it together. Be careful. Again, do not burn yourself, because that's hot glue. You can easily get your fingers. Trim off the little hairs. And then I think I need one more glue stick. I think total I've used about 3 glue sticks for the whole project, okay? On the back side of your bow, the side that you don't want showing, stick over that little spot where you gathered it, okay? You can glue this part to the wreath. So put a big dab of glue there and make sure you place it well, because it's going to be there to stay. Stick it on. And then we're going to hang it. On top of this chalkboard, there's a screw I added that we're going to hang it from. And I made this frame out of pallet wood. And I stained it, well, I coated it with brown wax. Let me get up here. I'm just going to loop it around that screw and hang it there. See, you can't even see the screw up there. Hopefully I made that just about even. Is it in the middle? I suppose it could be like a hair higher, so I'll wrap it around twice around the screw, or once. I don't know. Doing that properly. All right, there it is, all finished and hung with a nice ribbon.